Great stuff. Oh, this is what it's all about. Thank you, guys. This is making it all worthwhile. Superb. This is Andrew. He's become a good friend as well. Andrew, do you want to tell us? Yeah, give him a clap. You all right, mate? Take your time and you do a great job.
Thanks, mate.
Andrew, tell us a bit about yourself first.
My name's Andrew. I'm 37 years of age. Work on the railways. I'm originally from Lancashire. Moved down here about 14 years ago.
Great. This is the guy you have to face if you don't buy your ticket, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've started buying them, so it's obviously doing its job. Great. Andrew, tell us a bit about how you've come to know Jesus for yourself.
Before Jesus was in my life, I led a mixture of lives. I grew up in a loving family with an older brother. When I was 16, my parents divorced. My brother and I moved in together. We shared a house. I became involved with a motorcycle group, proper backpack club. Became involved with drugs very heavily and drink. But as friends begin to pass away due to that sort of lifestyle, I moved away, joined the army. That only lasted a year because I came out due to a girl. When that happened, I moved down here to visit my father who lived in Cornwall. I ended up staying. What more can I say? When I moved down here, after a while, I got involved with another lady. We settled down. We got married. We had children. I've got 3 children now, but that marriage has since broken down. After that happened, that was just recently, last year, I went from being a loving family man, doing things with my wife and children, to having a complete emptiness in my life. So I went back to drink. Through drink, I met a lot of people, some good, some bad. But through one experience, it led me to have a nice evening in the bed and breakfast at Camborne. After that, after I was booked out of my hotel room for the night, I caught the train home. And on that train, I bumped into a lady that I know, Ruth. And she could see I was in a bit of a distress, and she spoke to me of Jesus. One of the next station stops, another lady who boarded the train is a good friend now, who's Kate, and these 2 people knew each other, and they knew me as well, and she also spoke to me of Jesus. Ruth suggested that I went back home to see Israel, who I knew and worked with on the railways. Love you, brother. And to have a talk with him and a coffee, and just a bit more of a opening session. I took her up on the offer, went back, had a cup of coffee and a chat, and it was at that time I broke down and prayed and made a commitment with Israel. And it was that moment my life completely changed instantly. My life was filled with love and joy, and it was an overwhelming fullness. It was complete. I can't explain it. It was amazing, and completely blew me away. It was at that moment in time I knew I'd made the right choice, and I still have difficulties. Having Jesus in my life doesn't take away the pain or the things that happen, but it's made me face them in a more positive attitude.
Yeah. That's great stuff, Andrew. Superb. You're getting baptised today. What does that mean for you as you go into the water?
I'm being baptised because I want to show to myself and others that I've made this commitment, and I'm sincere, and I want people to see the difference that having Jesus in my life has made. It's not just an act, it's not just words, it's an actual way of life.
Yeah, superb. Praise God. Well done, buddy. Fantastic. Great. These two are friends, even though he calls him Shrek. Is that right? There is a surprising resemblance, actually. He loves it. Anyway, I think. Anyway, Treve has also become a really good friend. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, certainly. My name's Treve. You have to excuse me, I'm really, really nervous about this. I'm a security officer by trade, and I'm also studying horticulture and part-time. I live in Penzance, always have done, and all my family are here.
Yeah, great. Welcome to Treve's family. It's great to have you guys with us today. Do you want to share just a little bit about how you've come to know Jesus for yourself?
Yes, certainly. I progressed through life with ups and downs, often feeling like there was something fundamental missing. It was the 14th of November last year that God really came into my life. I met my fiancée, Sharon, that day. And I firmly believe that God not only meant for us to be together, but most importantly, it was His way of showing me the path I needed to follow, the path that led me to Him. Since then, my life has changed and improved in a big way. In January, I began the First Steps course with Andy and Simon. And on the 28th of January, I felt ready to commit to God. Once I'd done so, I felt the past was behind me and a new life was beginning. Yeah. I now feel the ability to forgive where I wasn't able to before. My views, my feelings, my general outlook on life has changed and become more positive and hopeful. I've always enjoyed helping others who needed it, and now I understand why, because God has always been with me.
Yeah, great. And today you get baptised. What does that mean to you?
Basically, to be cleansed of my past and have a new life with Jesus at the centre of it. I'm proud to be a part of God's family.
Fantastic. Super.